If you own the Akai MPK Mini 4 or thinking about buying it for live looping, let me show you exactly how I am performing with it inside of Ableton Live. Akai no longer treats this thing as a classic MIDI controller, but as a real instrument. What does that mean? I'll show you in the next minutes. And if you like the flow, I'll have a little gift for you in the end. So let me show you what the Mini 4 actually unlocks even before we dive into the Ableton settings. The really good thing is that the MPK talks to Ableton straight out of the box. And that means we can control a lot of functions without even touching the mouse. The MPK has two modes. When you look at this button, it is either red or white. When it's white, it's in plugin mode. And when it's red, then it's in the DAW mode. And then we can control Ableton or other DAWs very easily. In plugin mode, you can control, for example, Akai's new studio instrument. We'll cover that in a minute. Now we can do a lot in Ableton Session View. Shift plus these 4 pads gives us control over various functions. Shift plus pad number 4 gives us the drum mode when we have drum, rack or plug-in on our track. With Shift and pad 3, we can arm the tracks. Now, track 1 is armed, we can arm 2, 3, or even all of them. In the clip arm mode, there is also the possibility to stop a complete row. When we hit this button, you see they light up, and then we can stop a complete track. If we had more tracks, we could control them with these plus and minus buttons. And to go down vertically, we use this encoder. Let's arm track 1 again. And now Shift plus pad 2 gives us the clip start, clip stop mode. You see now we arm track 1 and the first row of pads lights slightly red. Let's hit this pad and you see a recording starting. And we can stop it. After we stop the track, the pad also lights slightly orange because this is the color of the track. If we want to undo, just hit the undo button and it's gone again. You also have the possibility to mix, but this is a different story for a future video. For all these functions and the possibility to loop properly, Ableton needs to be told to listen correctly first. One of the most important things is to check the MIDI settings. Controller input and output is automatically selected. I switched up some settings compared to the Ableton manual, but for me, this works absolutely fine. Maybe try out the different functions. They are also explained in the manual. For our actual looping, we also need to set some things, otherwise it won't work properly. First, let's check that global quantization is at 1 bar, and we can activate a record quantization, maybe a 16th note. So when we play, it's quantized automatically. In addition to that, you need to make sure that this little plus icon is activated so we can overdub, and the session record button is also highlighted. And very nice is that we can activate it with our MPK. Hit this button or even this one. Now Live is listening correctly and we can take a look at our tracks and our sounds. I prepared 4 tracks for this: drums, bass, keys, and a solo track. And I already chose some sounds. Every sound is directly from the new Akai studio instrument, which comes with the Akai MPK Mini. This is our drum sound, and very nice now is, if we hit this button, we enter the control mode for this instrument. Now we can play, but we also could change the sound or even change some values with these knobs. I already chose a bass sound. By the way, if you hit this encoder, you can switch between the browse and the play mode. And now we have a bass sound. Maybe a little bit too much resonance. So now use the encoders. Keys next. And finally, our lead sound. And now just in a few seconds, I'm gonna layer all 4 of these in one single take. A quick side note, I also added effects to all of these tracks. Nothing fancy, just that it sounds a little bit more polished. And if you like the sound you're about to hear, that exact setup is saved into a template I will show you in the end. But now, let's loop. 1, 2, 3, come on. Alright, remember I said I have a little gift for you? Here it is, the exact performance template I used in this video. Same tracks, sounds and effects. And the best, it is all stock and free, so just ready to play. The link is in the description, don't overthink it. Just grab it and start performing tonight. And if you want to see what this controller also can do, my latest performance is right here. So, make more music and we'll see you in the next video.